Alright, everybody mute your mics. Cops versus civs. Cops versus civs. Cops.
Today we're reacting to a video that I got told to watch a couple thousand times. Yeah, it's from Poogan. I don't really know who this guy is. I never really watched his stuff before, but I know that Chief Raditz watched this, and I know that I let much people link me it, so I'm gonna check it up. It's called GTA 5 Roleplay Communities Are Bad. There is a lot of frustration. Why is my lights... You guys see this shit, right? It's like flickering. Look, you see this shit? Alright, anyway, I have a lot of frustration with the RP community too. Like, it's not the best thing in the world. There's a lot of faults to it. I'm sorry for the flickering. It's pissing me off. What the fuck? What's going on? I don't think I can fix it. Anyway, I know there's a lot of problems with the RP community. I have a lot of frustrations myself. But every community is trash, to be honest with you. Most of it's toxic, and you just gotta put up with it. I mean, there's some amazing people in all of the communities. There's different opinions, there's different preferences, and you just kind of gotta adapt and just kind of chill with it, because this shit's not gonna change, and you gotta understand that. So let's just watch the video. It's been like 43 seconds. Come on.
This is my first time that I've really sat down, talked to the mic with really just a small script and some topics put together and some little bit
The trick is, don't do it with a script. You get this.
Excited but scared. We're online was like an afterthought because it was just really toxic and there was a lot of jets flying around.
The coolest person in this lobby now.
RP'd by...
It's been a long time since I've been in a normal GTA session. If that's what it's like, I need to start doing it more often, because that's amazing. That's...
as it is now to start one. RP communities on GTA are something many like to enjoy. They enjoy doing it. They love doing it. That's why they obviously are in it, or they want to RP. But it's been turning into a competition. It's been turning into something that getting very just annoying to be a part of.
I understand that in a way, but a community is always going to be business based at the same time. Like, every community wants to be the biggest, they want to have the most numbers, right? And that's just going to be in any fucking game, any business, any place, anything you go to. It's just, that's always how, it's just how humans are. We're competitive fucking creatures. And that's just how it's going to be. And I don't think you should find it annoying. I find so much fun out of the whole competition base. Like, I love having goals to set and things to beat, and people to, not so much people to beat, but just goals to set that someone else has already done, or something, or somebody else that I can achieve to be like, or I just realized it's blurry as fuck right here. I don't know why. Yeah, I like that. I like the whole aspect. That's what gets me motivated, is to have something to strive for in the competition to compete with, and knowing that if I slack, another YouTuber, community, whatever, is going to pass me, and I need to, get my shit together,
But recently, RP communities have been turning into kind of a cash grab, a ploy to gain quick fame or to start drama to troll their communities. It's not there to actually be a good community. It's there to start issues or to just be an issue. And a lot of those servers do pop up and leave, and a lot of servers that have been...
I would say, I know what I've noticed is that a lot of the servers that pop up nowadays are from people who got banned or got left or created drama and then created a new server. In that aspect, he's correct. Like, the people that will get banned or they'll leave because of something they're not happy with and make a new server and then try to fuck with the server they got banned or left from. And that's the whole point of that server, is just to get back at the other server that they got banned or left. That shit, but childish or stupid. If you're gonna create a server, have a reason to do it, other than I got banned from fucking DOIJ, CBCRP, EGRP, URP, and I want to make my own server. Fucking stupid. Have a better reason to do it. As for if like the big ones, DOIJ, URP, and stuff like that, I don't think that they're there just to start drama. I think that my desk is peeling. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm kind of mad. This expensive desk. Yeah, I don't think these communities are here. The big ones, anyway. There's a reason that they're as big as they are, is that were founded for a good reason, and for the person that did it had a good heart towards it. It's not in the aspect that I want to get back into the community. It's its own thing. It's its own entity, and that's why it's prospered.
and really the amount of toxic players is growing in the communities, and it's becoming sickening. My main issue with communities don't get along, and there's not even like a mutual respect. Obviously, we don't have to be buddies, but if there's at least a mutual like respect between each other, that's all that it takes to make a difference. And things like
I can see where he's talking with other people. Me personally, I have no problem with anybody other than the community. The only issues I have people is personal. Like Chief Radis I had beef with for a long time. I still kind of do. Kind of don't like the guy. I think he's fake as fuck. But that's a personal thing. I have nothing against URP members. Like I've literally jumped in their server, jumped in a chat, and just had 3-hour conversations with people in that server just to chat with them. You know, I have no problem with those people. CRP, like I said, I don't really know this server too well. I don't know Pugin at all, really. But I'm sure he's a great guy, and I could probably jump into a chat with this guy, talk for a couple hours, perfectly fine. And I'm not even gonna give a shit that he's in another community. I don't have that problem. Sam Demand, one of my best friends on YouTube anyway, in terms of YouTube. He owns EGRP, and not for a minute would I have a grudge against him, you know, or disrespect him because of that. Like he's too much of a good friend, you know. So I can see where he's coming from, but with other people. But me personally, I never had that experience. Okay, this is getting too long.
it is not awesome though when communities such as DOIJ or URP are using this thing that we like to call a cash grab, a pay to win community. Pay to win, if no one knows what that is pretty much when you can buy or pay money to get a certain rank quicker than others, pretty much get to have the ability to purchase an item that you won't ever get or you will take forever to get, and it's unfair to the players that
I know URP has this. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know if DOIJ has. I think it does because we don't advertise it in the chat itself. It says to contact whoever and then you can discuss the donation. I've never donated. I've never received any perks because I never donated. I've never talked to anybody directly about it. I know at one point we did try advertising the whole donate to get perks, and I contacted Con directly and said, bullshit, don't do this shit. And we both agreed after some talking that it was stupid. As if it's came back, I don't know. I never advertised it personally. I never supported it. If DOIJ does it, then that's their thing. Like I'm not the owner, right? I'm not gonna make the decisions. But I mean, it's really a choice thing. Like I know that GTA has fucking shark cards, right? Pay to win. But you don't have to. You can play the game. Same with the RP, I guess, in a way. Like if you want to pay for some shit, pay for it. If you don't, then just RP, have fun, and eventually you're gonna gain it anyway, right? But like I said, I don't know. I wish I could tell you a direct 100% answer. I don't know if DOIJ has it. I know URP has it because they advertise it. We don't. We don't advertise it the same anyway. To show like perks and shit like that. Like we don't have that. So I don't know what the fuck you get if you donate. I don't even know if you get anything.
I have spoken to many members from DOIJ, and they have all told me, past and present, that Con dealing money for the community.
That came up out of someone who got banned. People made this theory a long time ago that Khan took money from DOIJ to go on a vacation. This started based on a banned person. People just rolled with it. There's no proof of this. There's no nothing. There's really no backing to it. There is a DOIJ PayPal that Khan has access to and the owners have access to. From what I've heard, there's never been any money taken out of there. Really, like I said, that started from someone who got banned. And then people just kind of, when they got pissed off, DOIJ rolled with it. They took it and rolled with it.
Head of directors has contacted me, BT King, and he's going to be on the screen right here now. And this is actually very important for this video because he is one of the main reasons I actually made this video, because I was really holding off on doing this video until this guy contacted me. He pretty much told me in a verbal statement, Con does take money. 100 to 500 per week is what they get donated. And
BT King and his position would not have access to that PayPal. He would have no idea. Second off, there's no hope in hell that we get donated $100 to $200 a week. That's fucking guaranteed. I can vote for that. There's no way.
I tried to tell him that was not okay, and yet he told me that I'm just jealous I will never see $500 donated to me.
Again, like I said, BT King in his position in the server as head of, I think he's head of board of directors, he doesn't have access to any of the financials. I can vouch for that. He does not have access to any of it.
But my next thing that I love, and if you guys look at this next picture, I'm going to be sure to zoom into this one for you guys so you can make sure you get all of it in its glory. If you donate $40, $50 at one point in time, you will now have permission not only to carry firearms, but to kill others if needed. So, if you've ever are looking to kill someone in RP,
That I gotta admit is pretty stupid. That's fucking, yeah.
things in there. For the ones that don't do that, thank you guys so much. But I just wanted to go ahead and say that at least so you guys can watch out in case there's someone around with a pistol that costs them $40.
I just had some questions
That's
about
funny.
it because I've heard a lot of rumors, and you guys said that there was some beef, DOIJ and those types of RP servers that are giving RP a bad name. So I was just wondering.
I don't think we give RP a bad name. I know that there is, or I don't even think URP gives a DOI or RP a bad name. I think we're a good representation. I think we brand ourselves well. I think we represent ourselves professionally in terms of how we look, how we present ourselves outside of the public. Obviously, there's internal shit that happens in every community, in every fucking business, anything. There's internal shit. There's going to be conflicts. There's going to be situations. But I think he went a little bit far to say we represent RP in a bad name. I don't think we do that. I don't think they do that either. I think they do a good job as well. But I think I think any RP community that can put people together in a session in RP represents us perfectly. As long as, if they can put videos out, no fail RP, high quality, make everything look good. I got a fucking low battery thing. I think they're doing a good job.
Yeah, the next topic is toxicity. What a great topic to go over. I just want to go ahead and start off real fast, but toxicity is everywhere. This is something you'll never avoid, and you need to get used to if you aren't already. Bullying, harassment, rude comments, they're everywhere. And
Fucking
you can't
internet.
protect everyone from it, and you never will be able. However, toxicity from communities and people is definitely increasing and getting worse over time than it was in the past. Recently, the toxicity...
I think that happens naturally with growth, though, right? Before, in the past 2017, there wasn't as many people in these communities. The numbers have grown a ton, and that means more toxic people are coming in.
What happened during this call is this is when he told me that the staff team was corrupt. He did not like the staff team. He did not like the server, and the donations were being used for stuff that was not about the server. I ended off on a good note with him. Told him, all right, man, when you bring in those 50 people, let me know so that we can talk, because that's a lot of people to be bringing in. But thank you so much for letting me know. And it was good talking with you. One of my staff members go ahead and send me a picture from DOIJ's recruitment server about 3 minutes later, and he is inside of that server.
Novity, I see myself. I made it into the video, guys. Look I didn't get talked about it, I don't think. I hope not. But look I made it in the fucking video. You guys see that shit?
Still with the same rank. We checked the two accounts. The account he is messaging is a more newly registered account compared to his other one. And what that tells us is that it's a alt account. I call him back at 1:31 a.m. and he picks up. I tell him I wanted to go to a different call. So he adds me as a friend and we go to a different call with my staff team. And I say, what are you doing in here? You're still in DOIJ. And he immediately gets pissed off. He starts freaking out. He gets disrespectful. He starts claiming that we're breaking our double clanning rule, that we're super rude for going in his server and trying to steal stuff and all this. And we finally calm him down and I'm like, what are you doing in here? He then explains that it is the duty of a head director of his board that he needs to go to other communities on alt accounts and keep tabs of competition, and he needs to make sure that we're not stealing his members, stealing his channels, and so forth. Not only is this just stupid and annoying, we have been built and lasting longer than DOIJ, and for them to come to my server on alt and start claiming that we are stealing their...
Okay, yeah, that's stupid. I don't know what the duties of the head of board of directors. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too involved in the staff team. I talked to Khan, I talked to Awesome, that's about it. Actually, I talked to Awesome and Khan. That's basically about it. Yeah, that was bad. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty bad. That was bad on DOIJ. Now as for the whole lasting longer than DOIJ, you were built before for sure. Lasting longer, that's not a thing until one of them fall apart, right? But yeah, I mean. Yeah, I have no defense to that. That was bad, and I have no backstory to it either. I have no extra information to give you. If everything that he's saying in that part right there is true, that was a bad situation. He shouldn't have done that.
The number one thing I want to state during this interview, by Jay, about 2 years ago, I couldn't handle it. I got talked shit to from staff members. That's one of the reasons why I started looking at DOIJ in a different kind of point of view. We can talk about hundreds of things. I obviously can't go over everything.
Here's the thing that's so hard to do, right? when we choose a staff member, we're going based on what we've heard from majority of people and what our, as staff members ourselves, experience with those people are. Genuinely, they're going to be good. People are going to act really good with staff. And sometimes with the majority of people, what those staff members do with members when we're not around, we're not looking, we don't know until after the fact, right? We went through lots of staff members. We've had to demote tons. We've had to promote tons. We've had to completely ban tons. We don't know until afterwards, until it's done. They've always been respectful to us, majority of the time. And they've been respectful to the people we've talked to, and that's why we promote them to staff. What we find out later on might be different, but then we act on it at the time, and if this guy was disrespected, then that sucks. But if that's true, I highly doubt that the guy is still staff. If he went on the server now and looked around, the guy was probably caught on it and was demoted at some point or kicked out completely. And if he's still in here, then wow, that's amazing, but I would highly doubt it. Alright, I'm going to end it here, guys. This is just the conclusion, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I agree with some points of this video. I don't agree with some of it. It's just how it is. But he did an okay job with it, and I wish him the best. I wish CVC RP the best. You know what? I didn't know who this guy was before, but I will subscribe, and I'll like the video anyway. Like I said, I didn't know exactly who he was, but, you know, he made a quality video. He made some good points. He made some points that weren't educated, but you know, it's whatever. He was told about it and he believed it, or maybe he just wanted to bring it up. Personally, I'm a firm believer in don't bring anything up without proof. I don't do that. I never have. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your opinion in the comments below. If you agree, disagree, what points you didn't like, what points you did like. And I'll make sure to do more of this stuff eventually. I don't know how many videos of these kind of things are made, but I'll react to them as they come out eventually one day, as long as they're good and I hear their quality. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next video, and adios.